This value hotel gives you the most valuable thing for your Epic Universe trip: extra time.
Welcome to Stella Nova, one of 3 new Universal hotels right down the street from Epic Universe. So we've got Epic tomorrow. We're staying here tonight and we're gonna see everything this hotel has to offer.
We're gonna check out the pool, the food,
The Star Bridge.
and we're gonna be able to tell you if it's worth it to stay right here, a short walk away from Epic Universe, or if you should check out one of the other Universal hotels.
Let's go. Hi everyone, if you're new here, welcome. We're Rico and Alex. We're a travel couple based out of Nashville, Tennessee. We've been married since 2017 and have since made it a priority to see as much of the world as we can despite having a regular 9 to 5.
We started this channel to share the very best from our travel adventures, hoping to inspire you to take the leap and have some amazing adventures of your own. So like this video and subscribe to our channel to keep up with where we're off to next.
Now, let's check into Universal Stella Nova Resort.
We've been to Universal a few times, but never stayed at a Universal resort. This being our first time going to Epic Universe, we wanted to make sure we had access to the perks of staying on Universal property. So we chose the Stella Nova, which was out of this world.
This is considered to be one of Universal's value resorts, but it was really nice. It was clean and it felt like you were getting a really great deal.
Walking into the lobby, of course you're passing those color changing tiles on the way in, but then when you walk in, it's a very modern space themed, loosely space themed. Very white, bright, lots of windows, and yeah, when we were there, we had some holiday decorations, but I'm sure throughout the year they always have really nice decorations in there. Let's show you what our room looks like.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to Stella Nova. Yeah, so you walk in and a pretty big little entry area. You want to show them where our bags are? We have 2 suitcases over here.
Yeah, you have a little pocket over here for some luggage.
Yeah, it's really nice actually, because you can still walk in and not be suffocating. Full length mirror, some light here. We appreciate the light coming down. Sometimes these are in the dark. So, and then across from the mirror we have this closet
With all your essentials.
So you've got your safe, iron, and ironing board, then some hangers, extra stuff up here, extra comforter,
Like an extra quote,
blanket,
yeah. A little stand for your
luggage
suitcase,
rack, yeah.
Yeah. And you're able to tell everything is like very, very sleek, kind of modern looking.
Right, you would not even know that was a closet maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna come in here. This is like the little, what's this called?
Like your vanity?
Your vanity. You have multiple lighting options. Wow. And then you've got 2 plugs here for our hairdryer and stuff. Recently, a couple hotels we've been in, the plugs for the hairdryers are not by the vanity, which is interesting to me because you need that. They'll be like in the middle of the room. And then nice little cubby for your
You have a hairdryer
stuff
in there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, mid hair dryer.
Just the essentials.
Just the essentials, and you do have this though, so.
Oh, nice. And then you have a separate shower and toilet. Stella Nova Cosmic Ember conditioner, shampoo and conditioner.
And the shower head looks pretty nice.
A couple of hooks on the wall, a couple of hooks on the door. What are these over here on the wall? You have.
Oh, these are lights in case you want the full space experience, but it's like kind of a lot, especially for people with migraines. I would say this is a trigger.
You have one on each side of the TV.
This is one of my pet peeves that they didn't do, but both doors open the same way. Sometimes you open this door and then it opens this way.
Oh, you prefer that?
No, I like it this way.
Oh, okay. So good job.
Mini fridge.
No waters or anything like that included.
But there's a little coffee maker with these little coffee filter things. Looks like some silverware and stuff in case you get room service, some cups, an ice bucket. And then you have, why don't you give them a full shot of this piece of furniture?
It's like this really long couch combined with a dresser.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
dresser slash desk, 4 drawers, 2 on each side. Plugs.
Some plugs, USB ports.
It's nice they have a little info sheet here for all the stuff here, like laundry, and this is a smoke-free hotel, which is really nice. It's pretty new too, so I'm glad they're keeping it nice.
Yeah, it just opened in 2025.
And all of the rooms, correct me if I'm wrong, are queens.
Yes.
There's no king rooms.
Yeah, no, I really like that that wall paneling piece with the light underneath. That's cool.
For the moon.
Yeah.
Because this is all about the moon.
It's all about the galaxy.
Yeah.
And then you have yeah, that's like a little rug here too.
It is crooked, Rico wants you to know.
I think the whole room is a little like
The
that.
whole room is crooked.
You do have a curtain here separating your bed space from the vanity area. So
And it looks like it's a blackout curtain.
yeah, that's so you can get ready, turn on the light without worrying about disturbing those that are still sleeping in. Your alarm clock has a couple of USB ports as well, and I think this is also a magnetic charging spot.
Let's see. Yes.
Nice.
It doesn't fit like really satisfactory on there, but it is charging it.
It works.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you have a couple more outlets and charging ports there on the wall.
Yeah. And I do like this mushroom light.
Okay. We'll have to get one
Getting
for
this
our
ready
house.
for Toad.
Here we go!
Yeah. Our room, we selected a pool view room, so we have. We'll show you a view of that. There you go. It's a cool 72 degrees here, so there's only a few people out there, but there's also a hot tub, so I think we might be checking that out here shortly.
It's like a lot of chairs out here. A lot.
Yeah.
And if you're staying at these chairs way over here, it's kind of a long walk to get to the pool. So I guess don't forget your slides, especially in the summer.
Yeah, in the summer, I'm sure.
They did look at us crazy when we said we might go to the pool. So,
That's how you know we're not from Florida.
but to be fair, I didn't know what the temperature was. We just got from the airport right here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We'll jump in for you guys.
And we do think that that is SeaWorld over there.
Yes, way in the distance over there.
We will confirm, but I think it's SeaWorld.
Yeah.
And then did you show them over here?
Oh yeah, and right next door is Terra Luna? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we might check that out.
Yeah, we'll see what the differences are maybe. Although it looks like it's pretty close by, it's not really that close.
It looks close, but it takes a long time to walk there. Similar to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It looks like things are close, but they're not as close as you think.
Yeah, we thought we were just gonna pop over, but the staff over there suggested we take the buses rather than walking over because of how busy the street actually is. So we didn't really get the chance to make it out there and compare hotels, unfortunately, but there's definitely some differences around the theming.
Yeah, like Terra Luna is more about planets and the Earth, and Stella Nova is more about the stars and
The galaxy.
the galaxy, yeah.
The key difference for us, that was a deciding factor for us in selecting Stella Nova, was how much more direct it was to walk to Epic Universe.
It's just across the street. It's a 10-minute walk, maybe?
Yeah. But every room in both hotels will have 2 queen beds, plus the mobility and hearing accessible options.
But let us know if you want us to check out Terra Luna. We'll have to go back.
Yeah, if you've stayed at Terra Luna, if you stayed at both of these resorts, let us know why you prefer one over the other. And so the pool's on this side of the hotel. On our back side, that's where Epic Universe is. Should be a short walk. We'll be able to test it out tomorrow morning. They do have, they did mention they have laundry service on the 2nd and the 9th floors here of this hotel. Also, if you're parking a car here at the hotel, it's $30 a night.
Maybe we could request some extra pillows, though. 1 pillow each?
I think I can just text them. They text me saying if I need anything, just go ahead and text the
Oh,
number
that's
that
really
they
nice.
provided.
I love when they have that. This is our first Universal hotel, too, right?
This is our first Universal hotel. Because last time we stayed
Where's our
at...
celebratory button? My first Universal stay. That's how you know you're from Disney.
So we'll just come back to pick it up.
Okay, we got 1 hour to drink as much Coke as we can.
So we just ordered food outside here in the Galaxy Grill.
We got a lot of food and we spent a lot of money, but I'm really excited about it.
And we also got a cup for Coke Zero. She said that we can use it for an hour at the Coke machines. How do they keep track of that?
I think it must be the little thing you scan. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. We'll let you know
Okay.
if there's any hacks to be found.
So we got our food. We ordered a few fish tacos, which came with some sweet potato fries, and we got some wings and veggies and chips and salsa and guac. Just a couple little things.
Just a lot of food.
But you said fish tacos are good?
We didn't realize how big everything was going to be.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Yeah, fish tacos are great. I would definitely get these again.
Nice. The wings, they're not my favorite wings, but they're solid. They're good. They do the job.
It's a good protein hack.
It was just a little bit dry. They were fine. Just not my favorite.
Fish tacos though, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah, I agree.
Chips and salsa. It didn't look like that much dip, but you get like a bunch of chips. So I still think it was a good value. It's like we could take this up to the rim. In addition to Galaxy Grill, you can also find a full bar at Galaxy Bar right next door where you can order a drink to enjoy poolside. Inside, you have Cosmos Cafe and Market, which is a quick service spot with breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, offering things like burgers, paninis, fried chicken, and pastas.
And last but not least, they offer pizza delivery directly to your room.
And hot tip, Cosmos Cafe and Market is also the Starbucks location.
They have the Nova Bar, where they use enclosed smoke vessels to infuse intriguing flavors into their drinks. But they also have all the classics available. We didn't check out Nova Bar, but it is an option for you.
As you can tell, the Stella Nova features a huge pool area. But first, this video is brought to you by Most Magical Printing Co., my Etsy shop, which is perfect if you're looking for subtle theme park or fandom inspired merch that you could wear anywhere. You can get this awesome Harry Potter inspired or Dark Universe inspired shirt by following the link below.
And if you want to support our channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It is a quick and easy way to let us know to make more videos like this. Now back to the video. So we caught a glimpse of the pool. The pool area here at Stella Nova includes a 10,000 square foot pool, a splash pad, outdoor games, a hot tub, fire pit, and plenty of lounge chairs.
The pool's really beautiful, and there's room for everybody. I mean, it's a huge pool. I really think hanging out in the pool, looking at those tiles, it's pretty fun. Yeah,
I don't know the science behind the tiles that are changing colors, but it was really cool to be there during sunset specifically, because that's when you can see the biggest change. And yeah, it's just really pretty. I don't think I've seen a hotel quite like that. We made it to the hot tub.
Yeah.
It's a nice temperature. It's really big. It can fit plenty of people. Actually, the pool is also huge, and it was pretty, it felt good for it only being 73, 74 degrees today.
Yeah, the water was really warm, and it's really cool to be out here at, like, what is this, dusk?
Yeah.
At dusk, because the tiles on the wall of the hotel, he just looked it up, are, like, color changing. So they change color depending on time of day. And
what your vantage point is.
after this, we're going to go in and get our power-up band for tomorrow.
That's right. We got to get a power-up band. I forgot about that.
Because you can get those early. Wands they sell here, power-up bands. We saw berets.
That's right.
Inside the hotel lobby, you'll find a Universal store with a lot of great merch from each of the IPs in Epic Universe.
Is that your new family?
Yeah.
The angsty teenage kid. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Look at these guys. Oh.
Nice.
Perfect.
Those are actually kind of cool.
Is this father-son? Are they father and son?
Yes.
Or friends?
I think they're relatives.
Well, yeah.
Well, we got a bunch of toothless stuff. Actually, can't believe I don't know my Donkey Kong lore. Frankenstein's
Just
bride.
minding my business. He's kind of shy.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how he's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's his thing. He's shy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I have to get this if my shirt comes.
Okay. Are you going to try it on? You can get some Harry Potter robes. All your Harry Potter accessories, too.
I'm not sure how to wear a beret. Wait, it's kind of... With my haircut, it's kind of chic.
Very chic. Chat, is this chic?
But the Ravenclaw one, that's not my color. So
well,
I would
they
have
kind of made
to,
it a little bit more of a lighter blue.
I would have to do this red, I think, Gryffindor, my secondary house. I'm a Ravenclaw moon, sun with a Gryffindor moon.
What does that mean?
It means mostly I'm Ravenclaw, but if I wasn't, I would be Gryffindor.
Wait, did you just make the sun moon thing up?
That's like for
combining
astrology.
regular astrology? Okay. You can even buy some wands here.
Wait, look at this one holster belt. Wow.
So if you're going to Epic Universe, this tour is great because you can purchase a wand or a power-up band here before you head over to the theme park. We recommend doing this before you go. That way you've got a lot more precious park time to explore and go on rides instead of trying to figure out which wand you're going to get while you're at the park, because we know that could be a hard process. You know, there's so many cool wands out there.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to be doing the early entry, you already have your power band, you already have your wand, you're ready to just get in the park and get started.
Yeah, and we have our wands from our first time at Universal about 4 years ago, so we can confirm that those will also work here at Epic Universe. Just a quick side note for you all who might be going to Epic Universe, you don't have to buy a brand new wand from this new park to use there.
But you will be tempted because they have some really beautiful options. I mean, I probably will never part from my pink gemstone wand, but I was tempted because there was a lot of really cool new wands.
There are a lot of really cool ones, and then you have to decide if you want to get a power-up band too.
These are all optional for Super Nintendo World. You can play like mini games to get points, and you can use it every time you go to the park. It's not like a one-time thing.
Yep, it's for the interactive experiences there at the park. It definitely, I would say it enhances your experience. We've had a good time with our wands every time we've gone to the Universal Parks, and we chose to purchase a Princess Peach power-up band to play all the mini games in Super Nintendo World, and we were able to share that between the 4 of us in our party. That's me, Alex, and then 2 of our friends that had gone with us. So we definitely suggest getting at least one to share amongst your group.
But this definitely adds to the immersive experience that Epic Universe offers. We've heard some mixed reviews from people. I know we're not getting super in the weeds of Epic Universe, but Epic Universe is a whole different kind of park. It's not just about the rides. It's about like the experience of each portal and the interactivity and feeling like you're actually in that world. So these interactive things that you can purchase at the store, in the lobby of the hotel, just help you live in the moment and drink all that up.
It's definitely one of the reasons why it's become one of our favorite theme parks. So when we come out with a video for Epic Universe and maybe some things that we learned along the way, you can find that right up here.
Some of the nice amenities were like a really new spacious gym with really big open windows.
The equipment was all brand new, had a good number of free weights, machine weights, cardio equipment, and also included a Smith machine. Yeah, it was nice to be able to pop up on that treadmill and have a nice view of the outdoor space. I know sometimes you go into a hotel gym and it's in like a little closet area and you're like, what's going on in the outside world? So this was, it was cool from that perspective.
I went there to go do some stretching because it was going to be a long theme park day. There was plenty of mats there for you to stretch and spaces to actually put the mats.
And right next to the gym, you can find the arcade that had claw machines, air hockey, Mario Kart, and more. Just something else to do. Great if you have kids, for sure.
Or kids at heart.
Now let's go on to the 3rd floor to check out the Star Bridge. I'm over to the 3rd floor to look at the night sky.
Yeah. It is pretty magical. I was not expecting much, but I feel like you can't really get it on camera. But it's definitely worth stopping by to see.
Yeah, this is the Star Bridge, is what it's called.
Like in Thor. Doesn't he go? Oh no, there's the rainbow.
Oh yeah. With this being a brand new hotel that just opened in 2025 with Terra Luna and with Grand Helios as part of Epic Universe, it still feels very new. It's very clean. You could tell as soon as you walk into the hotel, this is a quote unquote value resort, but it feels more than that as soon as you step in. You do get great value for money.
Which is like number 1 on my list. If anybody knows anything about me, value for money is like my number 1 criteria, because I don't mind paying up for something, but I want it to be worth it. Even though we didn't pay up a ton for this hotel, I still felt like, oh man, we're getting so much more than I ever thought we would.
Yeah, especially if you're a family of 3, 4 plus, it could definitely get more expensive when you're planning your theme park vacation. So it's good to be able to save where you can and still feel like you're having a great experience.
Like we said, this is our first Universal Resort stay. We haven't stayed at any value Disney resorts, but we have explored the grounds of several of them. This is not that. I did not feel like at all ever like I was in a value resort. Everything was clean. The rooms were quiet. Like we didn't hear kids through the walls. We didn't hear people running through the hallways.
We slept great. The rooms were spacious. They were clean. The pool and the hot tub area were a 10 out of 10. We enjoyed the food that we got to try. And best of all,
the food, the tacos, the fish tacos, like,
oh yeah,
I've been thinking about those since we left. Like, they were really good. I would definitely get them again.
It was definitely a great poolside snack. We love how much detail Universal put into this hotel, and it's only a 10 to 15 minute walk to Epic Universe. Pretty hard to beat. You can still take the bus if you need to.
There's also buses that are coming through all the time. Those are there for you too. And don't forget the perk of getting into the parks an hour early. I loved it. I would stay there again for sure, 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah, I think we might be checking out some other Universal hotels just to be able to compare. But all in all, I enjoyed it too. I would definitely stay here again. But let us know your favorite Universal resort in the comments, and we'll see about staying there for our next trip.
Like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to our channel to keep up with our travel adventures.
Till next time.
Bye. You don't think it looks a little bit like their houses in Andor?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, it gives a little bit of Andor vibes.
I guess everyone's got the same idea about space.